Young mistress, I'm coming. Oh, I see. Put this down. Young mistress. They do say perhaps it's not always the best decision to wake someone when they are having a nightmare, but seeing you in such a state. Young mistress, my apologies for waking you. You seemed quite distressed. It clearly wasn't nothing, if you'll forgive me for being so bold. You've already woken up several times this night. Are you sure it's nothing I can't help with? I understand that it is hardly the first time that you have had a nightmare or night terror, whichever you call them. But I do not like you dealing with this on your own. If you would permit me, I would like to help. You are my mistress, after all, and I would like to see you, not just in good health, but happy as well. I brought some things with me, if you don't feel like going straight back to sleep. And you can tell me to leave, but I think we both know you don't really want me to. You can be so stubborn. But if you'll actually turn to look at me, I bought tea. Something soothing, I hope. I think that you can eat and drink what you want when you want. Well, perhaps not dessert for every meal, but I don't think a little bit of milk will harm you too much before bed. There are all these silly ideas you lot have about what causes nightmares, whether you can or can't have milk or cheese before you go to bed, that they'll give you what funny dreams. It's quite a lot of nonsense. Well, I don't exactly know the science behind it, I'll be honest, but I think it is far more likely that the things tormenting you in your head are a reflection of things going off in your life, don't you? And sometimes they are just, sadly, a little bit random. I'm sorry that your brain is not being kind to you. If I could snap my fingers and put your mind at ease, I would. But I cannot, even if you were to instruct me to do so. But what I can at least do is make you a lovely cup of tea. I brought an extra blanket in case you're cold, and, well, We both know you're never too old for these. Yes, a toy. It's cute, don't you think? Adults are allowed to like cute things, you know. My appreciation for felines has nothing to do with it. Very well. Don't you think it looks a little lonely? Without a friend to sleep beside? Well, I can't force you to touch it, but perhaps I will just tuck them in right here. Would you like me to stay with you? Until you fall asleep, if you wanted to try and fall back asleep. One, young mistress, you are not imposing. I was offering, and two, I am your butler. It is my job to do as you order. Which again, you are not ordering me to do this. Does it really matter if I'm doing this out of a sense of obligation or a sense of affection? Or does it matter to you? Are you secretly hoping for things beyond our contract? I will not pry. I am not meant to be causing you distress, but I am eager to know. Well, the conversation would certainly distract you from whatever stress is giving you those dreams, or whatever happened in them, which you can tell me if you would like. You put a lot of pressure on yourself, mistress. I meant to be here to help ease the burden. Do not be afraid to ask me for things. Well, if you're sure there's nothing I can do, perhaps I will just leave then. Since you're so confident that you're absolutely fine, perhaps I'll take this bag with me. Unless, of course, you've changed your mind. I assure you I have nothing better to do. Taking care of you is my number one priority. So, am I permitted to sit by your bedside? Mistress. No. I'm simply shocked. You're not normally that bold. You would have me hold you. You understand I would have to get into the bed to do that. I am not saying no. I am simply making sure you are comfortable with what you are suggesting. All right. Then, at least allow me to take off my shoes and jacket. The waistcoat too, probably. I don't imagine that you want my pocket watch poking you in the back, so... You're quite sure? Oh, believe me, it's not that I do not want to jump at the chance. I just would never do something intentionally that you were not consenting to. Well then, shuffle over. It is comfortable in here, isn't it? Not to say that my bed in my room is uncomfortable, mistress, just that. Well, I don't really need to sleep, so I don't make use of it that often. I've forgotten it can be a sort of relaxing. You ask me to get into bed with you, and yet you lie. Cold and stiff, an arm's length away from me. How exactly am I meant to be able to hold you like this? I won't bite, mistress. Well, not yet, anyway. Well, I think it's working, isn't it? You are surely forgetting all about your dreams with such a lovely colour on your cheeks. If I'm going to tease, I may as well leave. Mistress, I don't think you really want me to, though, do you? You're just so easy to tease you is all. But I can refrain from talking, seeing as we are meant to be helping you sleep, and surely my voice will be keeping you awake. Not necessarily. Oh, I see. Do you find it soothing? I do try my best. Won't you come in closer? Let me hold you, like you asked. You don't need to be so stiff. Is your little friend joining us too? I don't look smug. It's just that, well, no matter how many times you seem to think that what I'm offering isn't what you want, I am always right in the end, aren't I? Rest now, mistress. You can lay your head on my chest if you want, or just curl by my side. Let yourself drift off. Would you like me to be here when you wake up? I can be if you so choose, or I can be sat by your bedside with breakfast ready for you. That does sound lovely, doesn't it? It sounds like a plan, then. Don't worry about what anyone else will think. How would they ever know? And if they ever did, you do know I can ensure that no one would ever talk. I will not hesitate to do what is necessary to protect you. Do not forget what I am. that I'm your demon mistress. Forever loyal. Perhaps even after I eat that lovely soul of yours. Already drifting off. I see. Well then. Good night. My mistress. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that audio commissions are currently open, and I also have a Ko-fi and a Patreon. If everyone who followed me donated just £1 a month, that would help me out so much. There are numerous different rewards on my Patreon, including access to my Discord, your name read aloud in credits, and 2 exclusive Not Safe for Work audios every month if you join the top fledgling tier. And a reminder that I do stream on Twitch about 3 times a week. A thank you to my fledglings: Phoenix, Jan, Antichrist, Donut Rebel, Enter, Moon, Whipson, Kim, Leviathan, Zephyr Blurg, Colleen Dawn, Harmony Phillips, Rasley D, Taylor, Texsexual, Theo Nightmare, Liam, Mike Yavorski, Nesquik, Vampire Obsessed, Nerd Herder, Mouse, Ali Wally, Brianna, Lizzie Hanyu, Victor, Absolute Artistic Chaos, Jordan Draws, Alyssa, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Lame Selkie, Astrid Alton, Kickly Demise, Atis, Shami, Movie Granados, Glitch, Quentin, Carrion, Van Thomas, Livia Nacito, Pompeii for Elephants, and Euronotti. And a thank you to my familiars: Kryek, Tiao Voodoo Doll, Neuron Name, Abby Clayton, Maximum, Your Friend Blue, Dandelion, Solidaria, Lauren Lovett, April, Snickle Altura, Aranza, Abby, Zaz, Hunbun, and Danny.